using the fact that angles in the same segment of a circle are congruent or equal in magnitude in this case, we are given the circle ABCE and we are trying to determine angle ACB. ACB. We're trying to determine the value of that angle. And we use the fact that angles in the same segment of a circle are congruent. But before we do that, I want to remind you of this one thing. If we have a triangle and one side of the triangle is extended, this exterior angle, let's call it y, would be equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles, AB. So y would be equal to A plus B. So if we have a triangle, and one side extended, the angle outside, the exterior angle, will be equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. So let's call this D, or B rather. So y will be A plus B. We need to remember that fact. We also need to remember that if two straight lines intersect, vertical angles are congruent. These are equal in magnitude. So those two facts we need to use in order to the fact that the angle which the arc of the circle subtends in addition to the fact that angles in the same segment of a circle are congruent. Now, so let us find ACB. ACB. Now, look at the arc CE. The arc CE holds up this angle 30 and holds up the angle at A. So it means that the angle at A will be 30 degrees. Why? Because the angles in the same segment of a circle or angles on the same arc are congruent. Remember, we want to determine ACB. ACB. This angle. But look at this. What we know. Look at triangle ACD. This angle is exterior angle for the triangle ACD. So the exterior angle will be equal to the sum of the two interior angles. So in other words, angle ACB will be equal to 30 plus 32, which is 62. Remembering this theorem that if one side of the triangle is extended, the exterior angle is the sum of the two interior angles. So that the exterior angle is the sum of the 30 and 32. So we found ACB to be 62 degrees. The next thing we would like to do is to find angle AXE. AXE. Now, in any triangle, we know that the sum of the angles of the measure of the angles of the triangle is 180 degrees. So the angle X, this angle, plus 32 plus 30, 62, must be equal to 180 degrees. So we know that that is 30, because we talk 30 plus 62, call this angle X, plus X would be equal to 180 degrees. Because the sum of the angles of any triangle is 180 degrees. So this would be 92 plus X is 180. We would like to find X. So subtract 92 from both sides, and we get X equals to 180 minus 92. So let's see, 180, take away 92, 2 and 8 is 10, so it's 10 and 8 is 18, so 88. So X is 88, so X is 88 degrees. 88 degrees. Now if X is 88, we said that when two straight lines intersect, the vertical angles are congruent. So if X is 88, AXE would also be 88. So we found both ACB and AXE. We used the fact that to find AXE, we use the fact that if two straight lines intersect, the vertical angles are congruent or equal in magnitude. So because X is 88, then AXE must also be 88. So I'll just review the terms we've used. One is that angles in the same segment of the circle are congruent. That is, this angle must be equal to that angle. The second fact we use, that if one side of a triangle is extended, the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. So we use that fact. So this side is extended, the exterior angle will be equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. So that's 30 plus 32, 62. So we use those two facts to solve our problem. That is to find ACB and AXC.